Kayani, Kai, come close this door, please.
Yes.
Close the door for me, please.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to stay in here with me?
No.
You got to close the door because that TV, Papa got a TV so loud.
Wait.
Close the door.
Okay.
Close the door.
Wait. Yo, 1 second to use the bathroom.
Hmm?
Just give 1 second to use the bathroom.
You using the bathroom?
Yeah. Finally.
Finally.
Yes. I had to do something. You're not coming to die. I had to do something. I know how to read.
You know how to read? There's 15 people on here watching us right now.
15.
15 people.
Hi.
Hey, Michelle Wilson. Hey, Mia. Hey, Lorraine. Hi, Stella. How are you? How you guys doing? Thanks so much for joining us. Thanks so much for joining. I was late getting on here, y'all. What, two minutes, I think, or something like that. I was trying to get here on time. I got my grandbabies with me, so y'all got to bear with me. I may not be on here long tonight. What you say?
I know, like and subscribe her.
Yeah, my grandson said like and subscribe, y'all.
Channel.
Wait, not right now.
Channel.
You want to tell them about your channel? Okay, go ahead. Tell them about your channel.
So guys, our channel, we is up for our name is Cool Coffee Channel. We have some cool adventure videos. And on my mom's channel, she do my hair and she like scratch my scalp and everything. And it's on the last image before to sleep.
Okay. All right, guys. Move to the side. You shaking the thing, making the camera shake.
That's not true about the adventures.
So wait a minute, I'm doing something. Okay, hold on a minute.
Where'd the camera go? Can I still see you?
Yeah, they can still see me. I was just saving something to the computer.
Yeah, because that little carrot thing. Hi guys.
Don't shake the desk. You make the camera shake when you do that. Okay, let's see. Where did I leave off at? Hey, Harjarine, how are you? Hey, Z, how are you? Mia said hi, guys. She's saying hi to y'all. Hey, Kim J. Hey, V, how are you? Hi, Lashea. Sugar Money. Okay, I like that. You just took your 15 milligram injection. Oh, wow, Mia.
Congratulations.
You gotta let me know how it goes. Hi, Suzanne. She's saying hi to the little cuties, the little baddies. Kim J say hi to your grandkids too. Everybody saying hey to y'all.
Hey.
Miss Betty is saying hey.
I look so cute right here.
You look cute. Okay. Okay, you look cute. Would you get off my bicycle over there on that one pedal like that?
I like the bicycle.
Hi, Nicole. Nicole says she is so funny. She is. She's a character. She really is. She really is a character.
Like a character from she said Little Mermaid.
From Little Mermaid.
OMG, she's too funny.
She says she's a character from Little Mermaid. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started.
Well, what?
With our community spotlight.
Oh, no.
So, for the community spotlight for the week, we have Kim J, Sweet Healthy Life.
Aww.
We have Danan Amsbury, Downsizing Diva.
Downsizing Diva? Courtney.
Angelique Strickland Hendricks. and Debbie's Weight Loss Revolution. Those are our five viewers um, that the community that are in the community spot. Let's just say that. I've really been looking, you guys, trying to figure out how YouTube select these five people every week. I want to know really are these the five people that are viewing the most or what? I wonder how they select these five. I looked at a few videos that people put talking about it and nobody seems to know. Um, I don't know, maybe I need to email them to find out. I would really like to know. But our five people whose names will be going in the cute little baggie right here. And next week, Thursday, I'll be drawing all of the community spotlights for the past 4 weeks. So these are the four people. They have to be present in order to win. I'll be drawing two names out of the bag for $15 gift card for Amazon. And you have to make sure that your email address is on your profile so that I can have Amazon to email it directly to you. Or if you don't have it on there, if you are selected, you can just email me personally and say, here's Twan, here's my email address. And then that way I can have it emailed to you that way. Mia says, yeah, I got my 3 month supply today with a new pharmacy provider, and a $25 was the charge. Praise God. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Kim said, you do look cute, baby girl. Baby girl gone now. She'll probably be back. Hey, Linda, how are you? Yes, look. You see, I look wild. My edges ain't done or nothing. Nothing, honey. I look wild today. It's been a rough week, Linda. I've been in Lakeland with my grandson at the Nike baseball camp at this college over there, and I tell you, it's been hot, hot, hot. Been sitting in the heat. I'm hot now. I need to go get me a shower so I can freshen up. I didn't know if I was gonna come in here and do this live tonight. I'm like, whew, I'm hot, tired. I was so exhausted yesterday. I believe I was in the bed about 5:30, y'all. I was exhausted. I was just laying down. I was exhausted. I was hot, tired. That sun ain't playing. You hear me? Yeah, we were out there from 9 o'clock until 3. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today. But of course, I did leave and went out to eat lunch and rolled around a little bit, just to get out the sun. But we weren't dead in the sun because we was up under this tree. But still hot, 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 hot. I had ordered those fans that go around your neck that blow the air up on you, to kind of keep you cool. And we had our water and stuff, of course, out there with us and everything. But I'm tired. I am tired. Tomorrow is his last day of camp, and it's half a day. And thank God I'm not taking him. I won't have to take him. His dad took him Monday. Let me take that back. I took him Tuesday, Wednesday, today. But his dad took him Monday, but his mom and dad had to work. So I had to take him. But tomorrow, one of the kids that go into the camp with him, they also play on the same baseball team doing spring ball. So his grandfather is gonna come by and pick him up and take him. So he's happy about that.
Yeah, how funny too.
Hmm?
Can you play with the water hose? We have funny shoes.
Not tonight. Okay, so I'm on live. Why you coming here asking me those kind of questions? Go to Papa. Go ask Papa. You can't come back in here while I'm in here, okay? You got to stay out. Okay? All right. I'm so sorry, you guys. I hope that's the last interruption. Um, yeah, I hear my grandson and my husband and I'm sorry, y'all. I may not be on here long because that's too much interruption going on out there. Mia says, let me go back. Congrats to the top picks. Hi, Hajarine. Express Script has changed to Evernorth Pharmacy, so call and get your savings card on file to get a discount if Anthem is your insurance. They're not mine, but hopefully somebody else will see your message and that can help them out. I look fabulous, honey. I look a mess. Look at I ain't did my edges. Woo. Nothing today. Just throw this hair back after I worked out this morning. Yeah, honey, this Florida heat don't be playing at all. Hey, Felicia, how are you? Welcome, Michelle Lewis, to the live. Enjoying 20 in real time today. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you guys for being here. How are you liking the thigh injection? Z, I am liking the thigh injection. It is really suppressing my appetite really well. That short that I showed you guys yesterday that I had when me and my granddaughter went out for lunch, that was all I had. That was my last meal. Let's just say that. That was my last meal. But last night when my husband was eating, he asked me to taste his green beans and his little meal that he was eating from Publix. I had got one of those meals that Publix prep and you put it in the air fryer. And he said he asked me to taste the green beans. So I taste two of them. But other than that, I didn't eat them last night. I did not eat them, and I wasn't gonna force myself. I said, you know what? It's it. I For breakfast I had watermelon and I had some raspberries, some blackberries earlier that day, and two pickled eggs, and that's all I had. I was not hungry. I wasn't gonna force myself to eat. Today, I went back to that same place again for lunch, and when I got home, I did eat two pieces of pizza. I ordered pizza for the grandkids. So I ate me two pieces of pizza and a piece of the cinnamon stick. Of course, I don't ever eat the crust of the pizza, but yeah, Hunger Hours. I had two slices of medium pizza. I did track the pizza. I tracked the cinnamon stick, and I tracked my breakfast sandwich that I made this morning with my egg white, my turkey sausage that I made, and I put 1 tablespoon of light mayo and a slice of Velveeta cheese. And where's my bread? I thought I had tracked my bread. Yeah, I did. I had two pieces of keto seeded bread. So that was 477 calories. And then I tried the pizza, the two slices of pizza and the cinnamon Howie bread. That counted to 604 calories. And then I tracked the poppy drink that I had earlier today. That was 35 calories. So altogether, that was 1,116 calories. Now, the bowl that I had for lunch, I know it's more than the 392 calories that I had left. So let's just say I ate over 1,500 calories today. Um, However, I don't know the caloric intake of those bowls because I can't find the caloric intake anywhere. They don't have it on their website. They don't have it on my fitness pal. I Googled and I found something on Reddit where it was a whole conversation going on about the place, and they were saying that by law, you don't they don't a restaurant does not have to provide the caloric intake of or well the nutritional value of their food if they have less than 9 restaurants. I never knew there was a law, but yeah, it's a whole law on that. When you have more than 9 restaurants, you have to provide the nutritional facts or whatever. I was like, oh, I learned something new. So yeah, so I could just kind of so what I did yesterday, I went in and I just kind of tracked it based off of what I had, and so with doing that, it shows that I only had 1,021 calories yesterday. So the 487 I had remaining yesterday, let's just say I dipped into some of that today. Because I did eat two slices of the pizza and a piece of the cinnamon stick. But I haven't snacked, all day. So, and so it shows that today I had 29 fiber, 75 carbs, and 80 protein. So with me tracking that bowl, it was barely any carbs in that bowl. So I know I'm good in that area. It's just that I don't know what the fat would be because I was at 48 fat without including the bowl. So I may have went over a little bit with the fat, which is fine. And I know the superseding the protein and superseding the fiber, which is good. So either way it go, I'm okay with that. So the injection in the thigh is definitely doing its thing. Let's just say that it's definitely suppressing my appetite big time. Because like I shared with you guys last week, and it's funny because last week I don't think I ate the whole 1,500 calories at all. I think every day I was under, except for Sunday, because y'all know Sunday I don't track, so I don't know. To be honest with you, what I eat on Sundays. Sundays, sometimes I track, sometimes I don't. I just really don't because the way I eat. But last Sunday, I did track, and let me tell you why. Because I kind of wanted to see where I was because when my husband and I went to the store, he was telling me about this ice cream now that he's eating called Edie's or Eddie's or something like that. And I was like, I don't want none of that. And so I was gonna get something really, really sweet because y'all know on Sundays that's my indulge day. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna be good this time. I'm gonna indulge, but I'm gonna indulge in a good way. So what I did, I looked at all of those ice creams that everybody was suggesting, like what is it, Rebel, um, Halo, all the different ones that everybody suggested in the live when my husband joined us that live. And I looked at all of them, and Publix always have BOGOs. And they had two different kind that was BOGO, and one of them was called Nix. Have y'all ever heard of Nix? Well, I tried Nix. I got two of them. One is a light cherry chocolate, and one is a light peanut butter cup. And 2/3 of a cup is a serving. So I had one serving of each, a 2/3 cup of the light cherry chocolate and a 2/3 cup of the chocolate peanut butter. And the 2/3 cup of the light cherry was 120 calories. The 2/3 cup of the light peanut butter was 130, so that was 250 calories. And I was like, wow, because normally when I eat, if I do go in there and I get some ice cream that my husband eats, the bluebell or whatever, I'll just do a half a cup because there's so many calories in it. But I was able to eat two-third cups, which would be what, one, like a 1.5 cup or what? No, like one whole cup and a third. So I was like I ate double, a little bit over double of what I normally would eat when I do some bluebell or something that got a lot of fat and stuff in it. So it was enjoyable. So I think y'all. So I think Kim James, We Have to Life was one of the ones that mentioned those different ice creams, and then I can't remember who else. But yeah, so I had that on Sunday, and with doing that, I still had 368 calories left. hmm So yeah, Saturday, I did go over. I take that back. I had 1,686 calories, but that was the only day I went over. Every day I had a lot left. Last Friday I had 212 calories left. Last week Thursday I had 512 calories left. Last week Wednesday I had 59 left.
What is that?
What is what?
It says the thing.
What thing?
Right there.
This?
Go back up. Turn. Yeah.
It's somebody named Michelle Lewis. She's saying you look fine. It's one of the ladies that's watching me. She's commenting. I put it on the screen. Z said that's awesome. I'm glad you're liking that site and overcame your fear of giving yourself the injection there. Yes, thank you. You see how I asked y'all to come back in? Y'all come back in anyway.
Oh, I didn't know you said that.
You didn't know I said that. Okay. Hey Tanya Bell, how are you? Yes, I used to eat those ice creams when I was doing keto. Well, I tell you what, that mix is good, Kim. They had them buy one get one free in Publix when me and my husband went there last Sunday. I said I'm gonna try these, and so I picked them up and they're really good. I still got the rest of it in the refrigerator. I'll eat another serving because there's 3 servings in each one, so I'll have it for the next 2 weeks on Sunday. So I am learning y'all to indulge, but not really indulge because it's barely any. Let me tell you how much carbs was in that ice cream. That's the part I was tripping off of. I was like, wow, this is what's up. This is what's up, what's up, what's up. Let me tell y'all. So in the Nick's light cherry chocolate, it was 14 carbs, 9 fat, 4 protein, and 7 fiber. So since it was 7 fiber, if we do the net carbs, it was really only 7 carbs. So that wasn't bad at all. And then with the peanut butter, y'all know I love me some peanut butter. It says 16 carbs, 9 fat, 3 protein, and it says the fiber was 8. So it seems like all the fiber is always like half of the carb. So really it was 8 net carbs, which is great. Which is great. So I'm glad about that. Hi WV, how are you? Now y'all got to stay out now. I'm gonna lock the door. So yeah, so that whole day, it says I had 76 grams of protein, 103 carbs, 35 fiber, 44 fat. So it said I didn't eat enough protein that day, but I may have eaten enough protein that day because I'm looking at this here, and when I track, because I had cut up turkey wings, I just tracked it as one turkey wing, but it probably would have been a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know. But that's how I track. That's why sometimes I say when you track, you may be off. Sometimes you may have more, you may have less. So I don't know. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get right on into it, you guys, because I know everybody want to know where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? Since I really didn't eat much, I know y'all want to know what's going on with the scale. You wanted to share a hack on how I get a lot of fiber in my diet. I eat like 2 of the Mission low carb tortillas, and I eat a high fiber bagel. It's called Hero Bagel. Has really good micros. Okay. So where do you purchase the Hero Bagel from? I gotta take a look at those, see what they look like. What store do you get them from? I've been really looking for those Arnold thins. Those what is it? They look like little sandwich things. They round. I can't find them nowhere. I'm like, what is going on? I was introduced to those things and I brought them twice, and ever since then I can't find them anywhere. Oh, they're at Whole Foods. Okay, I have to check them out. I have to check them out next time I go there. Thanks for sharing. There's 35 people watching. Make sure everybody give me a thumbs up, like the live. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys right now um what the scale is looking like for this week. So you guys know that last week it's been a journey. It's been a journey. So let me just go back. Not last week, but 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. June the 4th, I gained 5 pounds. And then the next week, June 11th, I lost 2.4. Then the next week, June 18th, I lost 1.4, which was good. Oops. I'm trying to click on this thing and it called. That's crazy. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I put this in right, you guys. calculating my right weight. There it goes. Okay. So when I weighed in, you guys, yesterday morning, anybody want to guess what they think the scale is looking like? Anybody want to guess? Anybody want to guess? You get them from ShopRite? Okay. Well, I don't have a ShopRite here. I never heard of that. 130 calories, 19 grams of protein, and 21 grams of fiber. Not bad, not bad. What's the price on those? I have some solar bagels in the refrigerator right now. I think there's 4 in a pack. They kind of high, but they got a lot of fiber and I think it's like 14 protein, but I can't remember how much fiber, but it's a lot, like 20 something too. I need to look for those. Yes, WV, the mission, low carb tortillas are very yummy, great source of high fiber. Hey Linda, how are you? I have been enjoying your drinks, Miss Linda. I have been enjoying your drink. I said, Miss Linda is on fire, baby. It's summer, it's hot, and she's making up all the nice little drinks, especially the frozen one. I'm like, yeah, I got to do that. When you make that one frozen one, the pina colada one, I said, oh yeah, I want to make that one and put some Tajane on top. Oh yeah. So I'm making me one of those. Okay, so anybody want to guess what they think my weight is? Do you guys want to guess what you think the scale is looking like for this week? Anybody want to guess? Going once, going twice. Tanya saying hi, Linda. Anybody want to guess? You want to say I went down 3 pounds? Kim saying hi, Felicia. Yeah, I buy the old extreme ones too, and they are bland. They are bland. I was just even getting the fiber, but now since I found out about um the solar bagels and the Arnold spread, it tastes so much better. So I really haven't been buying any of the tortillas lately. Down, I would say you went down 3 pounds. Hey, Miss Linda. Down 1.6. Kim J. Nicole says down 1. Down 2.2. Down 2.4. Down 1.2. Okay, there's 42 people on here. Make sure everybody like the live. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and reveal what this week weigh-in is. Y'all ready? Drum roll. Drum roll. Now remember now, last week I was 275.4 pounds. 275.4. And this week weigh-in is 276.6. I went up. Tonya said down 1.6. I went up 1.2 pounds. Twan, I'm in the kitchen making pickle eggs again. Oh, good, good. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what kind you're making. So, yes, you guys, I went up 1.2 pounds. And I thought y'all would have kind of known that if y'all watched my video I did the other day when I talked about my in-body scan that I did at my doctor's office. I kind of gave it away. Remember I was saying when I had when I got on her scale, it said I was 281. Was it 281? I'm sorry. Where did I get 281 from? 278.1. Right. When I got on the scale, I showed y'all on the video, it said I was 278.1. So y'all should have kind of known when you take off clothes, it should have put me like at 275. So to be honest with you guys, I probably am at 275 and not 276. But let me tell you, when I weighed myself and I thought about it this morning, I just said, oh well, I'm just gonna go with it. Because when I weighed myself, I had just got out of the shower. And y'all know when y'all shower, your skin is heavy, it's wet, and it takes a little while for you to dry. Once you dry, then you get back on the scale. You'll be done went down some because I was wet, hair wet from sweat and all that. But I was like, forget it. I had to help and leave go take my grandson to camp. So I said, ain't worry about it. We'll just go with this. But let me tell y'all, because I was 274.8. I believe on was it on Sunday? Was it on Sunday? I was 274.8. I think it was on Sunday. I think I deleted it. Uh, yeah, on Sunday I was 274.8 on Sunday. So let me just explain to y'all what's going on with me. So I already know it's water. I'm not even gonna put it on the fact that I had just got out of the shower. It's water weight. Because I was 274 on Sunday. And then on Wednesday I ended up being 276.6. Um when I went to the doctor, she showed me my extracellular water weight is at a 0.399. That's the highest it's ever been. And an average is 0.36. That's what the average is according to um, women of my age. That's what they do. They show you that. But at one point, I was down to 0.34. Now I'm at 0.399. And she was like, wow, you got a lot of water weight on you. So she was thinking that it's just from the Norvasc with the amlodipine. But I said to her, I don't think it's just from that. I really believe it's from, the fact that I'm on this creatine now. Because I've been on amlodipine the whole journey. And why is it, you know, when I increase this creatine, I get this extra water weight. So I explained to her how I went from doing the creatine 4 days a week to now 7 days a week. And she was like, oh, well, you may need to go ahead and cut back on the creatine or either stop the creatine. So we had a conversation and I had some final thoughts and I've been going back and forth about it. And I did share with y'all um, in that one video that I'm probably going to just do 2.5 a day of the creatine to cut it in half instead of stopping completely. Um, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm going to cut that creatine down to just 2.5 every day because right now I'm doing it every single day. Or I may just go back to continuing the 5 grams of creatine only on the 4 days that I work out. So I said, well, let me talk this over with my son Rays and see what they have to say. Because the conversation I had with the nurse practitioner, she looked at it as this. I'm doing so well, on my weight loss and everything. And she was like, you have a lot of muscle already. I'm way over the average for women of my age. So she was like, you haven't lost that much muscle since you've been on your weight loss journey. You haven't lost that much muscle at all. So really, I don't really need the creatine right now. Um, Although not for that purpose of gaining muscle. So I'm on the fence. I don't know if I want to continue um, doing it every single day or just do it the 2.5 the days that I exercise. I don't know, you guys, what I want to do. But I do like taking that pre-workout because I was doing that way before I started adding the Thorn creatine to um, my routine. I was doing a half of scoop of first form pre-workout, which contains 2.5 milligrams of creatine. And when I was doing that, I didn't have this water weight issue. The water weight issue started when I added an additional 2.5 grams of Thorn creatine. So I'm on the fence whether or not I'm going to continue with the Thorn or stop the Thorn all in one. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Who on here right now? There's 43 people. Who on here actually is using creatine? Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Kim. They need to bring them back. You say it's still a win. Y'all say it's still a win. Tanya Bell says fluid. Yes, Tanya, it's definitely fluid. It's definitely fluid. But I was thinking maybe if I would have waited a little while after I got out of the shower and went down something. Like I said, I was 274.8 and I deleted it. I deleted it out of my thing. But yeah, I was 274.8 on Sunday. And then 3 days later, I went up, what, 1 point some pounds. But you know what? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I don't take creatine. I don't take it now. Well, I didn't take it because I stopped. After I left that doctor's office, I was like, I was like, what should I do? What should I do? So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I'm sitting here thinking. I've been thinking about it for the past couple of days. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. Harper Mimi says, follow your mind. Go back to what you were taking before. I'm too afraid to take anything that make me retain. And see, and that's the thing because then the nurse practitioner said, well, you're taking the HCTZ. It don't seem like it's really working that well for you. And I'm thinking to myself, well, maybe I need to add something else to it. But I'm like, I don't want to be adding more because I don't want to be up all day and all night having to go to the restroom. That's why I had asked Mia because Mia had commented on my video saying that she was on two was it ACTZ and something else? I think Mia said she was taking two water pills. And I asked her, do it have you up all day and all night peeing, with urinating? Because I know it will. Yes, Kim. So I was doing a half a scoop of the Thorn, which is 2.5. And then I was doing a half a scoop of the first form pre-workout, which has 2.5 of creatine in it. So that's 5. So I was thinking maybe just continue doing my first form like I was doing on the 4 days that I work out because it's a pre-workout. And then the days that I don't work out, just do 2.5 of the Thorn. That's what I was thinking. Or maybe I might just say, you know what? I'm not going to take the Thorn anymore. And I'm just going to do my 2.5 milligrams of the creatine that's inside of the half a scoop of the pre-workout on the days that I work out, like I was doing before. Because I don't know if y'all noticed, but ever since I started using Thorn, that extra creatine, ever since I started that back in April, I think it was it April? No, it was before they. I think it was more like February. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, it was in February because that's when I had that big game. Yeah, it seemed like ever since I started taking that, I've been like this, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And then at one time when I stopped it, I dropped a lot. You use creatine. You went up 2 pounds when I started using it, but it leveled out that week. But you have to use it consistently every single day. And so that's what I was doing the past what 2 weeks, trying to use it every day. But when I did that, like I went up again. So I'm like, do I want to keep playing around with all this? Especially because the Norvasc, which is the well, I'm on amlodipine and generic, because that already make my body retain. I don't need to be retaining extra fluid right now. Maybe after I get my blood pressure down, I get out this Norvasc, and then I'm not taking that water pill. Then I can probably start the extra creatine back. Hey, Brandon, how are you? Honestly, I would stop it. That's what I've been thinking, Lorraine. Maybe I should just stop it. I did see some videos of these bodybuilders that say that there's this thing called cycling where you do it for 8 weeks and then you stop for like 2 weeks and then you do it again for 8 weeks and then you stop 2 weeks. But I'm like, do I want to be putting my body through that as well? I don't know. We had to come off ACTC because it wasn't doing much for me and went on a separate water pill, which helped me more. See, and I think that's where my nurse practitioner was going with this thing because she was like, the ACTC don't seem to be helping you. So I don't know. I may have to go on another water pill. Simon says that I think this heat has a lot to do with weight fluctuations. I'm good. 274.2 on the scale this morning. Okay, that's good. That's good. So are you up or down with the 274? I don't know. I don't know. But all I know is I'm doing everything right. I'm tracking. I'm working out. Yeah, I'm doing everything right. Down the ground, awesome, 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 awesome. But like I said, on Sunday I was 274.8, and then here go Monday I started back with my creatine and my first form, a half a scoop of each. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this morning. My doctor told me creatine affects everyone differently. If you feel better off of it, then listen to your body. See, and that's the thing. I mean, I don't know whether or not if I will feel better with it off. It's just the fact that, you know, when she did the in-body scan, she told me that she noticed that I had retained more water in my left arm and right leg. Isn't that weird? This arm and the right leg, opposite side of the body. She said that I was storing more water in those areas, um, an increase of water. And she was saying that she think that's the reason why my muscle, um, my lean muscle, show a decrease because of all the water that was around the muscles. So when the reading came, it showed that I lost muscle, but she was like, I don't think you lost that much muscle in 1 week. I mean, in 2 months. She was like, I think that all that water around your muscles is what throw that off. And I was like, oh, okay. So I don't know. So because of that, I'm gonna try something different. My sister sent me a name of this app. And so I am gonna scan myself tomorrow with this app. This app is supposed to give you like an in-body scan. So I know it sounds weird, but I'm gonna try it because she did it and she sent it to me. So I'm gonna try it in the morning and I'm gonna see what happens. But yeah, so I was 278.1 at the doctor's office on Monday, and that's with clothes on. So you know what, no clothes on, I had to be around 275, I guess, at that point. Because I'm always, anytime you weigh yourself with clothes on, you already know you up maybe 2 to 3 pounds more than you would be. So that shows there alone that some water came in there somewhere. Let's see. Hey Tammy Griffin, how are you? Sounds like fluid. That's what I say. Sounds like fluid. That's why I'm not even worried about it. Could it be related to how you ride your Peloton? No, because I've been riding Peloton for over a year now. Over a year. No, the water retention, that wouldn't have anything to do with the Peloton. Mm-mm. No. That's what it is, Miss Toy. It's that creatine. Because at first, like I said, my nurse practitioner was thinking that it was the amlodipine. But when I told her what I had did different with the creatine, she was like, "Oh." She was like, "Oh, yeah." So she was like, "Well, the creatine ain't gonna hurt you, but you really don't need that extra water right now." She did tell me that, and she was like, it was really up to me what I wanted to do as far as, the creatine. She was like, but you don't have to stop it, but you really don't need to gain a lot of muscle because you really haven't lost a lot of muscle. And I said I was gonna go back because I think I did it one time. I looked to see how much I had lost. I have to do it another time to see where my body mass was prior, where it's at now. Excuse me, y'all. To see where it's at now. So that's what I do in my next video. I go back and I'll look. I don't feel like pulling out all the papers now because I have every one of my in-body scans for the past 2 years. I'll pull it out to see where I started and where I'm at now. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So yeah, my weight was 278.1 on Monday with clothes on, and today I'm 276.6. I skipped writing yesterday and started back today. Was a bit harder. That's how it does for me. Yeah, it's like that when you skip a couple days, but I got used to it. Excuse me, y'all have to forgive me. Let me tell you, I've been out in that heat all day, and that sun ain't playing. Y'all know I get sleepy anyway because I can wake up 4:30 in the morning, 4:15 rather, in the morning. Sometimes it's like that. Unfortunately, we just may not be able to pinpoint the issue every time. Our bodies are so complex. Only God knows. Right. So here it is. I lost weight the past 2 weeks. Um, and I'm up this week. Last week I was down 1.4. The week before that I was down 2.4. Now I'm up 1.2. It's like that. I don't care. You can do everything right. You just never know what happens when it happens. So we'll see. Is it creatine or muscles? Is that's making a water weight? The creatine is what makes you retain water, and your muscles hold the water. I mean, like the distribution of the retention and the movement on the back, left arm and right leg is interesting. Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. But I understand what you're saying now. Because my right side is my dominant side. That I do know. And that's the reason why I have more arthritis in my right leg, my right knee, than the left because that's my dominant side. I guess I use it the most, put most pressure on it. I'm just getting here to one. Hey, Natural Lisa, how are you? Yes, I had increased my creatine till from 4, not 5, from 4 till the whole week, 7 days. I know it makes me retain water too. Yeah, hey, Miss Bellflower, how are you? Yeah, so my thing is, I don't want to be overdoing it. I mean, it's a reason why they put me on this water pill. Let's just say that this diuretic to get the water off my body. Because like right now, I'm looking and seeing how puffed up my ankles are. My ankles are so swollen with fluid, and but she didn't mention um what part of my leg. But when I stand up, not even when I stand up, just sitting here looking at it now, I can see like even before you even get down to my ankles, I can see how my right leg is puffy. It's way thicker than the left leg. Let me see if I can show y'all. Can y'all see that? This is my left leg. I'm ashy now. I'm be talking about me. I'm ashy like Mr. Brown. I'm ashy like Mr. Brown, y'all on Meet the Browns. Y'all see how thick that right leg is? Y'all see all that edema on my ankle? How swollen my ankles is. You see all that swellingness? But big difference, huge difference. Look how wide this right one is right here compared to the left one. Yeah, so they're swollen big time. Guess it's fluid swan. It could be the humidity also. Okay. Yeah, that's what Brandon just said. Could be that. And you were taking the creatine then when you lost those weeks, correct? Yes. I took the creatine. I've been taking it the whole time. I never stopped taking it. Ever since I started back. Remember when I had stopped that one that one time I stopped and then that's when I had lost a lot. That's been a while back now. Um and then I started back taking it and the difference is the past 2 weeks I've been taking it every day. So when I lost the 1.4 pounds last week, I was taking it every day. And then gained the 1.2 pounds just from taking it every day. But all the other times, even the week when I gained those 5 pounds, I wasn't taking the creatine every day. I wasn't taking it every day. Mm-mm. And I ended up gaining 5 pounds. That was weird. So I don't know. I don't know. But you have to remember that amlodipine that I take, it makes my body retain fluid. So with two things that's retaining fluid, I mean, I can't say. Even the nurse practitioner, she couldn't say. You know, she's just like, well, you doing two things that's making you retain fluid right now, so you may need to stop the creatine or cut back on it because you got two things now making you retain fluid. So I don't know. If you do not lose much muscle, then maybe cut back on the creatine since your muscle is forming naturally. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cut back on it instead of just stopping completely. Just cut back on it to the 2.5 on the 4 days that I work out. Like I was doing um, all along. Because it's funny because when I was using that first form, I never realized it had creatine in it. I never realized it had it in there till later on. Then I realized it was in there. But at first, I never really paid attention to it. It was something that my nephew told me to use, and I know my nephew wasn't going to tell me something that was wrong. He was like, Auntie, just use half a scoop. I don't care what the instructions say, just use half a scoop. And that's what I did. Um, hey, Melissa, how are you? I'm in Michigan experiencing Florida humidity. You're in Michigan experiencing Florida humidity. Okay, okay. Hello, 20 everyone. Hi, Marlo. How are you? I'm thinking maybe stop the creatine for now and go back down and see how it goes. Also, totally to your doctor about it. If it's best to stop ACTZ and take a separate weapon. Yeah, I'm gonna contact my primary care because she did tell me to contact him anyway because she want me to go ahead and stop the Norvasc completely. She rather for me to keep the if I'm gonna do them, keep the creatine and cut the Norvasc. She said she don't like the Norvasc anyway because it will make you retain fluid bad. But I'm like, I don't want to cut it right now because my blood pressure is like 132 or 134. I'm like, no, let me get on in the 120s. Then let him cut it to 2.5, like he said he was gonna do for a while. Then when I go back a couple months later, then he can take the complete off. I want him to, I don't want him to just stop completely like she's saying. No, let me get this blood pressure down a little bit more. Can everyone hit the like? Yes, thank you. Everybody like the live. Have you ever thought about changing your blood pressure medications? You know what? That's what I really need to think about, Tamika, because I never, honestly, no. I never thought about changing them. I thought about just getting off them. That has been my thought, Tamika. Get off them. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do something because I can't keep having all this water retention stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I need to do. Completely get off it. Norvasc will retain fluid. Yes, that's what I came off years ago. So what do you take now? Are you still on hypertension medication? If you are you on a water pill? Is there anyone on here that takes a water pill for whatever reason? Tell me what you're taking and why you taking it. Just let me know if it's for your blood pressure or what. Which one you taking? You been working those weights also, showing them who's boss, and we know muscles and pipe weight. Yes, my weights couldn't be more dusty. Well, it's time for you to dust them bad babies off and put them to work. That's what I'm saying. You can't say it's the creatine, but yes, creatine, you don't have to take the water pill you need. So definitely it's an important topic to chat with your PCP at your next visit. Right. So I'm not saying it's just the creatine, but the creatine is helping it. That's what I'm saying. Because even the nurse practitioner, she said that she think it's more the Norvasc than the creatine. But when I told her that I had increased the creatine, she was like, "Oh, so that could be the difference of why my water um increased the last 2 months, and it's the highest it's ever been in the whole 2 years that I've been going there. It has never been that high." So she was like, "What happened?" And that's on a change I made. So that's why I'm saying I think it's more the creatine than the Norvasc because I did make a change the past 2 weeks. And that's why my numbers jumped like that more than it had since I've been going there over 2 years. That's just my thought process, you know. That's just my thought. So that's why I said, you know, I am going to just only do um the creatine, and this is what I did, you guys, because Wednesday is my new start date. So I did the half a scoop of creatine, and I did the half a scoop of my first form pre-workout, which both of them contains 2.5 grams of creatine. Is it grams or milligrams? Whichever one it is, grams. So I had 5. So I'm gonna do that the 4 days that I do my workout, my weights and everything, which is Monday through Thursday. I'm gonna do that because that's what I was doing previously before um this big jump, and I'm gonna see what happens with that instead of just stopping completely because I do know the benefits of taking a creatine. And like I said, even if I stop the thorn, I'm still gonna be doing 2.5 because it's inside of my first thorn pre-workout. Maybe your doctor can change your blood pressure medicine. Yes, so I am gonna make an appointment with my primary care provider so that we can discuss all of this. hmm I was taking HCTZ, but I started retaining fluid, and my doctor switched me to Lasix. Okay, Lasix. I may need to get on that too or something because she think that HCTZ ain't really helping because my water has really, you know, um let's just say it's retaining more than it ever have since I've been going there. Is other meds out there for blood meds? Yes. Bellflower said, yes, Swan, some work better for your body than others. I've tried 3 or 4 different before I found the one that worked well for me. Okay, okay. Simon says, I take lisinopril, HCTZ for high blood pressure, works great. I'm on losartan. That's what I'm on. Losartan, HCTZ, and Norvasc. Hi, GZ1. How are you? Hi, Journey of Life. How are you? Thanks for joining, you guys. Yes, everyone, thumbs up the live. There's 53 people on here. Go ahead and thumbs up the live. And also, I have a few content creators on here. Every content creator, drop a purple heart in the chat so that others can see who you are and they can check your channels out and join your community if they like what they see. They may need to change the blood pressure med to something else, not just stop it. Norvest didn't help me either. And y'all know what's so funny about this Norvest? My husband take it. He take 5 milligrams just like I do. He don't have no swelling at all whatsoever. Whatsoever. Now my mother-in-law, God bless her, dead. But y'all saw some of y'all in my house saw some videos I did with her before she passed away. She wasn't a big woman, and but her ankles just be so swollen. It's be swollen. I mean, more swollen than mine. She was on Norvast just like I was. Tanya Bell said, I take less Lasix also with amlodipine for my blood pressure. Okay. So that's how I need to do. I probably need to get on another water pill. Because to be honest with you guys, I've had these swellings in my ankles way before my journey. However, it's just that on my in body scans, I've never had that much water weight before in over 2 years. And like she said, it really increased in my left arm and my right leg. You take furosemide because I was retaining so much fluid, it hurt to walk. Oh wow. You alternate 20 and 40 milligrams every other day. Now the swelling is minimal. I'm off work again tomorrow, you guys, so I'm gonna definitely make a call tomorrow um, to see if a change can be made. My doctor had to take me off the water pill because it was dehydrating me. I just take the regular blood pressure pills and 1 less milligrams. I mean, you mentioned that meal, but you were also taking like 2 a day. You was taking like 2 a day too, so that was a lot. I came out both the Norvest and HCTC years ago. I take losartan and spironolactone, and my blood pressure came down most with the combination of meds. I can say it's more the Spiral, whatever. I did a little sorry though. Ah, okay, GZ1 is dropping his purple heart. So if you guys have not checked out his channel, check him out. He's a content creator. He's also on GLP-1. I think he's on Zepbound, losing weight, doing good. Check him out. Check him out. Check him out. Kim is saying hello. I am on olmesartan for blood pressure, separate water pill for rosamide, but had to stop the water pill due to dehydration. Wow, that furosemide must be strong. Well, maybe I need a couple of them just so I can get some of the water out my ankles and legs, and then I can go back to the ACTC. I don't know. He's saying hi to Kim. You take a Tylenol for blood pressure. Okay, I've heard of that. Oh, lisinopril blew my lip up. That my sister, I think, was it her tongue that swelled from lisinopril? My sister had her tongue swell up real big, and she had to stop it. Got off that with quickness. Some people have swelling, some don't. It does everyone different. I think my husband take lisinopril. He take like a small dose, like a 10 milligram or something, and he don't take it every day. They put him on that when he had to have stents put in his arteries because they said that they wanted his heart working too hard or whatever, trying to get the blood through because his arteries was clogged. So they put him on a little small dose. So they told him he don't have to take it every day to check his blood pressure. And if it's low, don't take it. So he don't take them every day. I take hydrolazine. It's a beta blocker, but it's lower intake of fluid in my body. Okay. I need to go back to my primary. May have to cut back on blood pressure medication, pressure been. Oh wow. Yeah, you need to Z. Yes, you need to. That's low, sister. You need to. Your dad switched from Norvasc to lisinopril because of the ankle swelling, and he feels so much better. Oh wow, Felicia. See, I need to. Y'all making me feel so much better now. I need to definitely call the doctor's office tomorrow. Swell your lips. You took Benacar. You took. I can't pronounce that one. Now you're on amlodipine, almost sartan. Feels very small. As you lose weight, you may need different meds. That's true. Also, losartan and lisinopril are cousins. Okay. Kim J, Sweet Healthy Life, has dropped her purple hearts. Y'all check her out. She's a content creator. She is on Mounjaro. And she has a great testimony to share with you guys how she lowered her A1C within like, was it Kim, a couple of weeks or something? Yeah, it was real fast. Check her out, y'all. I think her A1C was like a 15 or something. I think. And she got it down to like a 5 or something. Just check her out. Check her out, y'all. She was, matter of fact, she went live Tuesday night. I missed it, but I watched it on the replay. I think I watched like an hour or so of it. I gotta finish it up. But check her out, you guys. Tamika says I'm taking ACTZ 25 milligrams for fluid retention and it's not really effective for me. Think I'll talk to my doctor about changing it to something else. Well, maybe that's what's happening with me too, Tamika. How it happened with me too. Okay, GZ1 says, yep, Zepbound, I'm down 20%, 67 pounds in 6 months and 24 weeks. That is amazing. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Yes, check him out, you guys. Check him out. He shares his journey on Sundays. So if you guys want to check him out, just get the updates, check him out. Miss Linda says, I take telmisartan for high blood pressure, 40 milligrams. She reduced it to my Cardis 8CT, 80 milligrams. Hopefully next month I'll be off all meds. That's good. For, is generic for Lasix. Okay, Tanya. Tanya, 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 You take amlodipine 5 milligram and hydrochlorothiazide. Okay, so you on the ACTZ too. So see, I'm on amlodipine 5 milligrams too. I was on 10 milligrams, and then the doctor cut me down like over 2 months ago to 5. So do you have the same problem with the swelling in your ankles and everything? I don't know if you was on here earlier, but I just showed them my ankles, and my right one is like huge compared to the left one. It's really, really huge. Um, Kim J, so you have the live girl. I look like Howard the Duck in your top lip. Oh my God, girl, you crazy. That's how big and swole you up. Oh my goodness. Linda Journey is dropping a purple heart and let you guys know she's a content creator. Yes, Linda Journey, you are a content creator. Not yet. You don't see me. I see it say 34 people still on here. Okay, wait a minute. Let me hit it. Let me hit the. It went. You had to refresh it. I may have to. Okay, yeah, I see you now. I see you now. Yeah. Child, know what happened. You good. Thank you, Kim. Okay. All right. Bye. Sorry, y'all. I'm glad 38 of y'all still hanging on. I don't know what happened. Something happened with this internet. That's, that's all I know. Hey, y'all. I'm on live and y'all in there talking loud. Okay, Felicia says my mother took Lasix for her lymphedema. I mean lymphoma. I'm sorry, and it worked wonders. Night and day difference. Her legs look deflated. I probably need to get on Lasix. Different pressure pills affect people's pressure differently. Check with your doctor, Twan. Bellflower, we are twins. Yeah, I see y'all take the same medication. I've been considering starting creatine, but have been concerned about the fluid retention. Well, Tammy, I got the retention, which I knew I was gonna have the water retention anyway, because that's what happens, but it slows down at some point. However, because I'm on amlodipine, which makes you retain fluid too, with both of them, I just think both of them just not good for me right now. Yeah, so yes, my A1C was 15.1 July 3rd, July 29th. Then it was 12 July 29th. You got on MJ July 30th, and then September was down 8.6, January 5.6, currently 5.5. God is good. I knew it was something like that. I start my 12.5 Mounjaro tomorrow. I've been on 10 milligrams since January 2025. I'm a little nervous though. God is good. Okay, I thought it was my phone. Jeez, I'm in the store. Yes, Tanya. Yes, I refreshed and everything. LOL. It's about the storm over here too. Yes. So Linda, you're not too far from me. Yeah, it's about the storm. My husband said it's not raining yet, but it's real cloudy and stuff. And then I looked at the weather thing, and it says 12 a.m. It's supposed to be. We're supposed to get it at 12 o'clock. But for the rest of the week, Friday, tomorrow, all the way through next Saturday, it's gonna be raining. Yeah, we get it. Yeah, we get it, y'all. So I don't know. We'll see how it is. And for some reason, I always want to come in the evening. I'm back. Yep, yep, yep. That's what it was. It was my signal. I hear it thundering out there now. I just heard the thunder. And last night it was thundering and lightning real bad. To my my grandson say the lightning. He think the lightning struck the ground by the window. I said, it probably did, grandson. Hey, Natalie, how are you? Thank you for holding, Tanya. Thank you for holding, Bellflower. Yes, I love y'all too. I totally agree, Linda. There are lots of blood pressure meds. I reacted poorly to one swelling edema and got switched to another, which works great. No swelling. Check your doctor. Yeah, I'm gonna have to because I don't like this swelling stuff. Yes, I love you guys. What you say? Keep that down here, Kim. You don't want it up there in North Florida. Yeah, we need rain out here in Illinois. Yeah, we finna get it, Linda. Because I think Linda live in my area. Linda McDuffie. I think we live in me, her, and Z. I think we live in the same area. So yeah, we finna get it, baby. We finna get that rain. I can't stand it. I can't stand it when it rains like that. Hi, Latanya Bryant. How are you? All is well. All is well. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it, you guys. I didn't have anything new to share or to go over. Like I said, I've been so exhausted in that heat. Let me tell you what I did yesterday. I left here yesterday, y'all, in a hurry. Didn't take my vitamin. Didn't take my Culturelle, my ACV. Didn't take my B12 on an injection day. I say, what in the got halfway on the interstate going to Lakeland and thought about it. I say, Lord have mercy. I just took my injection this morning. I'm gonna be out here tired as a dog. I ain't put no B12 in my body. I'm like, oh my goodness. But to my surprise, I held on. I didn't get tired until after I got home. We got home around 4 o'clock, a little bit before 4. And I believe about 5ish, I felt my body getting real drained. And about 5:30, I laid down last night, y'all. About 5:30, I laid in bed, and then it started. I didn't go to sleep right away. I just got on social media, checking out Instagram, TikTok, stuff like that. And then of course it started thundering and raining and stuff. And when it started thundering, my grandson come running in the room where I was and jumped in the bed with me. I said, "Don't come running in here now, cause you hear that thunder." So for some reason, y'all, we getting all this bad weather every night here in this part of Florida. It's about to storm in Maryland. Oh wow. Excuse me. Hey, Darium, how are you? All is well. All is well. But I did take my B12 today. I did take my vitamins and everything, so I'm all good. I know I'm just tired right now because I've been up since 4 something this morning. I didn't exercise at 4 something though. I waited till like 5:30, then I started exercising because I wanted to kind of wait a little bit. I didn't want to wake my grandkids up so early. Because I know that the room that they sleep in is right here by where I keep my Peloton bike, and I didn't want to put my headphones on, so I had to turn it real low so I wouldn't wake them up. They slept through it. They didn't hear me. Everybody saying hello to Daria. Ooh, you in Arizona? I know it's hot there. Oh my goodness, it's rumbling. Oh, Bellflower, you in Maryland? Okay. You live in Nottingham? Y'all ain't gonna rain too. I'd rather it rain periodically than them hurt. Exactly. But see, I don't want the rain at all because they finna start working on my other house and I need that here to get that done. So that rain gonna stop it. I'm just getting a patio fix from the last hurricane season. Insurance companies played around with me. So yeah, I finally found the company that's there. My husband was there today. He had to meet this company that was bringing a dumpster so they can go ahead and fix. Because I wanted to make sure we get it taken care of before hurricane season comes around. Because that patio roof about to cave in. I don't want to, nobody hurt themselves. Yes, I have a HOA. How does it work with the lawn growing fast and constant rain and requirements for more? So I'm on the HOA, of course. I'm on the board. For the most part, we don't have any issues out here. My subdivision is a very small subdivision. This one, the other house, it's a very large subdivision over like 1,000 houses. So HOA definitely checks every week to make sure the yards are up to par. Now, at my other house, the yard get mowed every 10 days, so it's 3 times a month. But this house, we get the yard done. Sometimes he come every Thursday, but if something happens, then he may come that Friday or that Saturday. But normally every Thursday we get it done weekly here. So yeah, we really don't have any issues. But yeah, I am in an HOA. My husband don't like HOA at all. My husband's country, y'all. He rather be out in the country somewhere with him a house somewhere. He don't care about this HOA. He don't like HOA at all. He be like, I want to do it. I want to do it in my own house when I want to do. He don't like HOA at all. Hey Mindy, how are you? You just popping in from the cruise? Okay. Are you still on the cruise now? They still on the cruise, or they just got back, or what? Twan, you're doing very well. Thank God you can now sit and figure out what your body can process and what it cannot. You're more aware of your body since your journey of health lifestyle. Yes, that's so true. Mindy, I hope y'all are having a wonderful time. Kim J, Namania, it's the last night, so y'all come back tomorrow. Okay, okay. It's been a blast. They announced next year's cruise too, June 4th through 8th on Royal Caribbean to the private islands of Coco Cay and Nassau. Oh, that sounds nice. Royal Caribbean, I can do Royal Caribbean. I love me some Royal Caribbean. I don't really care for Carnival. I know Carnival is a party boat, but I can't do Carnival. The food is not healthy to me. Let me stop. I'm gonna stop talking about the people. But Royal Caribbean, you got some of everything on there. Seems like Carnival, all they want to give you is French fries and hamburgers. Huh?
You still alive?
Yes, I'm still alive. What you get out of here? Get out of here! And with that thing, bye. You ain't gonna take a bath. You don't been out in that feet sweating all day. Go shower. Go bye. Go get the shower. Hmm?
Are you in the jacuzzi?
Go ask your papa. I told you Friday you get in jacuzzi on Friday, the last day. Cause you want to get in there every night. Come close the door. I'm sorry, y'all. My spoiled behind grandson won't get in the jacuzzi. Why? Like he really worked out that hard out there in that baseball field. Good evening, sun rays. Yay, I'm home to catch a live. Hey, Simply Peachy, how are you? I hear you, Twan. I prefer no HOA, but I keep my house and yard up though. I'm not in an HOA. Yeah, my husband don't like the HOA. That's why our next house we won't have HOA. We won't have an HOA in the next house. Okay, Mindy, I may have to check the info out. I haven't been on Royal Caribbean. Girl, I love me some Royal Caribbean. They got the right name, Royal Caribbean. They treat you like you royalty. Yes, the room's so much better. The service is so much better. Yeah, we are on Celebrity. It's been nice on by Royal Caribbean. Oh, you on Royal Caribbean too? Okay, good. I don't know why I thought y'all was on Carnival. Sorry, my bad. Mindy, happy you're having a good time. I saw you on the live. Okay. Don't forget the pizza too, Baja. Yes. Last Carnival cruise, the food choices were better than all other time. Okay, that's good. I got sick. The last was it the last Carnival cruise I went to? The last Carnival cruise I went on, I got sick. I got so sick. The room was not clean. It was dusty. Yeah. I said I don't want to do no more Carnival. Mm-mm. Glad you're all good. Thanks for the well wishes. My daughter B-Day is June 4th and mine June 5th. Okay. We may have to hop on that cruise. Glad that Mayor Mindy is doing well. Darian say I've never been on the cruise. Oh wow. Darian, it took me years before I got finally got one. I remember back in the days my mom and my stepfather, my brother and his family, my sister and her family, everybody used to go on the cruise with me and my kids. I was like, you ain't getting me out there in all that water. That's too much water for me to swallow. I said, I ain't get out there in all that water. I used to be scared. Okay, you on a cruise. Then finally, one day, I went on this. I don't know, but they have these like I won't say party boats. They have these gambling boats. It's these gambling boats. You go out and you pay so much money. You get on the boat and you eat dinner, and then after that, once you get far out into the water, then it's legal to gamble at that point. And then you can gamble, and they play music like a party boat like type thing. We went on. I think it was like 4 or 5 hours out of St. Petersburg, Florida. It was a small boat. That was my first time getting on a boat, and I was like, okay, this is not so bad. Maybe I'll do a cruise. So I've been on a few cruises. I think I've been on about six. Two with my husband. He say he done. He say he don't want to get on none other boat. Oh, they want you on the next cruise, Darian. Darian say it's a great birthday season, Cassie, because that's around the same time as his birthday. Yes, Royal is classy, elegant, and Virgin Voyages is very nice. Okay. I'm serious considering going next year. I'm sure it's going to be exorbitant for a single traveler. None of my people would go. Besides, are the rooms big man friendly? Yes. You can get a room that's big man friendly. They have suites on Royal Caribbean's area. Especially like families be in one big room together where they have, two bunks and then a separate. They have all kind of accommodations for you now. Yeah. Well, but the bathrooms are small. Let me just say that. But let me tell you, they say that, let me go back to the area. They say they don't make the rooms comfortable like that because they don't want you in them anyway. They want you out and about doing stuff. So that's what they say. But we all need to catch the next cruise. So fun when you're with the right people. I heard even if you're by yourself, never did that before. I don't know if I want to go on a cruise, y'all. I'm at the point now I want to fly. I just want to fly and go to the next country, get it over with like that. Because here's my thing with cruises. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking down on because I've done I think about six of them already. With cruises, once you get to a destination, you only there for like 5 hours, 5 or 6 hours. You got to jump back on the boat again. However, one of my cousins was telling me about the cruise that him and his wife went on when they went to Hawaii. When they flew to Hawaii and they did a cruise in Hawaii. That way they didn't have to pay for hotel. They just kept going to different other islands or something like that. They said that was really fun, to do that. So I was like, okay, that would be something nice. I would consider doing something like that. But yeah, I mean I don't got to the point now where I don't got a little taste of flying. So I'm like, yeah, I'd rather fly, get there and just be there, and see more than just 5 or 6 hours of the area. I can be there and, you know, see more of where I'm at. I don't know, to each his own, everybody's different. Classy is nice, but is it fun too though? Well, Royal Caribbean is nothing like Carnival. Royal Caribbean is somewhere you want to go, you want to relax, you know. So if you want to go to see all that stuff you be seeing on TikTok and Instagram, don't go Kim because you're not gonna get that on Royal Caribbean. And then it depends on what time of the year you go. Because if you go certain times of the year, it's only gonna be like the retirees and those type of people who just chill. They in chill mode. So no, you're not gonna see all that. I mean, you'll see people dancing and stuff and all that, but it's not wild like Carnival at all. No. Darian might want to be by himself. Yeah, like a hotel suite. You can get a real nice hotel suite. Like one time when me and my husband went for our anniversary, I think it was our 10-year anniversary. 10 year. We went in the room we had, we had a sofa in there. We had a bar area, which we don't drink, but we had a bar area in there. We had a refrigerator. Yeah, yeah. It was nice. It was a nice size room. Really nice. But the first time we went, we had this little small room. So I made sure we upgraded that time. The second time him and I went. I'm like, nah, we want that little old box, that little matchbox we had the first time. I'm like, no. So yeah, it's different types of rooms. You have to go on their website and look on there and see, but you're gonna pay for it now. You're gonna pay. I'm not sharing space with some floozy on the internet. Dare say on the internet. I don't blame you. Chat, I'm having Premier Protein pancakes for dinner. 15 grams of protein and they taste really good. I purchased myself for okay. I didn't know Premier Protein had pancakes. That's interesting. Now you're gonna make me look for 'em when I go to Sam's Club. Are they flavored or they just plain? Many say Twan, I prefer to fly. I didn't want to ever cruise again. It's a lot of on and off, but it was the people that make me want to go. I got you, because you want to meet the people that you see every day on YouTube. I got you. I understand. Never been, but you plan to go soon. Yes, he said floozy. Carnival House Suites too. Roy Caribbean is fun, but it's for the grown and sexy. Yeah, you get the grown and sexy on Royal Caribbean. Carnival, you get the thoughts. Let me stop, because it's more than just the thoughts on Carnival. I'm sorry. You get the wild and eyes on Carnival. Look, it is what it is. Y'all be seeing them videos. Y'all be seeing them TikTok videos. At Carnival, they let it all out. There have been plenty of dancing shows, karaoke, live music. It's been so much. It's been a much party as you want to have. Yeah. Oh yeah, they do. They do all that live entertainment. Now let me tell y'all, I want to do the Tom Joyner cruise. I don't know if y'all know that Tom Joyner cruise that's coming up. I think they're leaving out of New Orleans. That's what I want to do, because Mary gonna be on there. Y'all know I love me some Mary. I forgot who else, but I know Mary. They're gonna have a lot of R&B and gospel singers on there that I like. That's why I want to go get some real good entertainment. NCL is our line of choice. We on the cruise with them and M. Oh, I heard MSC was really nice. They say they food is really upscale. Mm-hmm. Kim say she don't mind relax, but she want to have fun. Yeah, honey. Well, it depends on what time of year you go. If you go after spring break, it's gonna be real chill mode. So if you go on Royal Caribbean, it's good to go during spring break or summer, like many of them is now. Spring break or summer. Well, you need to go after the summer. After the summer will be your best time of the year to go. Like fall, somewhere up in there. That would be a good time for you to go if you want to be with the retirees. Because like right now, it's probably a lot of children running around. Yes, cruising is better with fun people. Darian always doing something crazy. Darian said he need to be on Carnival. Darren, don't start your mess tonight. Oh God. Don't start your mess tonight. Oh my God. Darian, don't start your mess tonight. Somebody told you a thought. Hold on a minute, y'all. Hey, don't fill that tub all up with water. That's enough water, boy. Like you in a jacuzzi in there now. You enough laid back in the tub. Water gonna be on the floor. I got some bougie grandkids, y'all. This boy want to get in the jacuzzi tub, and I told him no, so he making his own spa experience. He in there laid back in the tub, water almost at the top. I'm like, when is he gonna turn this water off? Oh my God, sorry y'all. Too much interruption tonight. Darian and Margaritaville ship was parked next to us. That was some thought action. Darren said, y'all bougie. Kim said, I'm grown on sexy, and I definitely ain't no thought. But I only went on Carnival and once on MSC Boring. Food, all right. I don't cruise for the food. I never go. Listen, I don't been on 2 Carnival cruises, so I'm not a thought. But I'm just trying to paint a picture, let you know what you're gonna get when you go on Carnival versus what you're gonna get when you go on Royal Caribbean. They flavorful. 3 pancakes, 210. 4 fat, 20 cholesterol, 14 sodium, 5 sugar, zap and microwave. Tastes like homemade. Hmm. I am with you, Cassidy. Tanya say she with you, Cassidy. She want to go with the retirees. That's great, Mindy. All I need is 5 hours. He a thought, but don't put him with the flu. Right. He talking about, don't put him with a floozer, but yeah, he talking about he a thought. I guess your sister is saying I'm a thought baby too, because Carnival Cruise Line is where it's at thus far. They play great music and know how to have fun. They play good music on on the Royal Caribbean too. Like Mindy said, you go to karaoke, whatever, y'all can sing and all that kind of stuff, you little entertainment. But yeah, you're gonna get all the wild, crazy stuff on Carnival. Yeah. With Darian, I suggest you start watching. Look, I'm gonna start sending you some on TikTok. When I see some of them crazy ones come, I'm sending them your way, Darian. I'm like, I'm gonna send them to you and Mindy. Ain't gonna start action. Oh my god. But let me tell you though, to be honest with y'all, it's been a lot of retirees on them carnivals too in thought action. I've been seeing it. I've been seeing a lot of the older people. They want to get wild with the young people lately. I don't see thought action on Carnival, or maybe I have a thought side too. Well, I'm gonna send you something too, then, sister girl. Bellflower said yes. I went on one cruise and it was Carnival. It was my 20s, so I was thoughting. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh my goodness. Darren say I don't want to lose it from the internet. If I meet someone on the ship, they can have their own room, thought, and go home. my God, y'all a mess. Only send me the ones where we have the big men on the ships. They be on all of them. Ray Caribbean sounding more and more boring. Kim, I'm telling you, it's real relaxing. If you want to go just to relax, let me just say this. Y'all remember the Love Boat? That Royal Caribbean gonna give you that vibe like the Love Boat. Where you say, so excited for you. It's gonna give you that vibe. You know, how you could just go out and stand on the deck or stand and lean across the rails and look at the sky and the beautiful stars shining, everything all quiet and mellow. That's Royal Caribbean. But Carnival, on the other hand, I started flying to my destination. I love not having time restrictions, racing back to the boat flights. That's what I'm talking about, Simply Peachy. All inclusive dining, 5-star resort. The key is planning ahead for the details, for the deals. Yes, yes, yes. That's where I'm at right now. I don't got taste of them all inclusive. I can't wait till we fly out of here to go to Cabo next month. I'm so ready. Ready, ready, ready. I got some more stuff, y'all. I gotta do another trial haul. I got some more stuff that came in, y'all. I'm waiting on two more dresses to come. Got my Shein. Y'all say Sheen. I say she in because she is in the fashions, baby. Yes. Listen, everybody decided that you done. You got the water out. Tell your sister to get her bath. She put my tub all the way up over water to go in there 5 minutes and come out. Lord Jesus. Listen, y'all remember when we were kids and they would tell us, don't put all that water until you make our water bill hot. That's how my mama used to say, you run the water bill up. And I'd be like, oh, so sick of the lady about a water bill. Now I'm that lady that be complaining about a water bill. But listen, y'all, I was gonna dress real fancy for my birthday dinner. But everybody talking about they kind of dressing down like girls' night out. I'm like, girls' night out? Oh, fancy. So I ordered something else. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show y'all what I ordered. My daughter kind of helped pick this out, Kiana, the one that's in Thailand. So I gotta try it on. See if I'm gonna like this thing. Cause what I picked out, she thought, mama, that don't look like 50. You gotta get something that look like you turning 50. I'm like, okay, girl. But I ordered this jumpsuit here. So let me just tell y'all. I told everybody it's supposed to have been 14 of us going, but now it's only 13 because one person dropped out. But I told everybody to wear animal print the night of my birthday for the dinner. I didn't care what animal print they wore, but I was gonna wear this black and gold dress. But it's still tight. And funny about it, I ordered the dress in November and I ordered it small because I figured I would be able to get in it by now. But it's kind of tight in my back part, in my arms. So I'm like, so I'm not gonna wear it. But anyway, unless I lose the weight by then. So this is what I ordered. Everybody should have on. I told they could wear zebra print, alligator, snake, giraffe, whatever. But they need to be in some kind of animal print. So I ordered this. I thought it was a jumpsuit. Now I'm seeing it's not a jumpsuit, it's a dress. Oh my goodness. Ooh, oh, that's open. Okay, so it's a dress with two slits on the side. Okay. And it zips up in the back. I don't know why I thought this was a jumpsuit. It's a dress. Child, I hope I can wear it. I don't know. But since I told everybody to wear animal print, and this is a belt to go with it. I guess it's what I'll be wearing. I don't know. But anyway, I didn't mean to make this no try on haul tonight. I just was showing it to y'all. I'll figure this thing out. It looks like it's gonna be too small. I don't know. It's a 16 2X. It should be fine. That's what I wear right now in their sizes. But anyway, I'm waiting on two more dresses to come. They're gonna do a try on haul so I can show y'all. I ordered a dress from Fashion Nova, and I ordered one for Laura Gal. Y'all ever heard of that company? So I'm just waiting on those two dresses to come that I'm gonna do my try on haul. I don't know, I might just go ahead and do that tomorrow. I don't know. But y'all, I'm so ready to get on this plane and get up out of here. I am so ready to go. I need a vacation like today. I don't know why y'all think retirees can be fast flus and bodies. You hear the nursing home with STDs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Simple feature, that's what gives me. I'm always worried I'm gonna miss the ship. And that happens. That happens a lot. Because the last cruise that my husband and I went to, that happened to a family where some people was left behind in a family. And it was so funny as we was pulling off, they was seeing them and waving at them. I was like, oh my God, that had to be so embarrassing. The way you've been twirling in your smaller body, sis, you'll be just fine on that Carnival cruise too. Listen, I know, I have a good time on the Carnival. I'm just telling them what to expect on them. When we go to Cabo, I'm gonna be on this boat that's gonna remind you of Carnival. We booked a hip hop cruise, a hip hop boat ride the day of my birthday. So if y'all be on TikTok, if y'all look at the Cabo hip hop ride, that's what Carnival Cruise Line looks like.
I'm hungry.
You hungry? Go get another piece of pizza. You ain't eating one piece.
How many seconds are put it on?
Put it on about 30 seconds. You don't need it on the whole minute. Close it all the way. Yes. I'm so sorry, y'all. All these interruptions. I know not to go live no more when these kids here. If you don't have to remember the love boat, you already part of retiree. Dario, I'll be 50 in August. I ain't that old now. I love it, and you know I'm here for it all. I saw Tyler singing Keith Sweat at karaoke. He had wanted me to go on Carnival, look fun, but I didn't know there were levels to cruising. Yes, Mindy M and the cab drivers drive. Yep. They be flying trying to get you there, honey, on little old thin narrow roads. I do think any cruise would be super fun, like how the downside's playing when you go with a group of fun people and turn it up. Yeah, when you with a group of people, you have a lot of good fun. And that's how it was. Matter of fact, the very last Carnival cruise that I went on, it was a group of us. It was like 20 some of about 20 or 30 people. It was ladies from my church. We went and we had a really good time. My daughter went with me, Kiana, and she kind of got sick. I think the last day that we were on there, she got sick.
Sorry. Where's the plate?
Up there with the plates, I put them up there with the regular plates at in the cabinet. And she was like, "This is gonna be my first and last cruise." That's because Kiana used to fly, and she done been to over 20 some countries. That girl like to fly. She was just like, that on a cruise take too long to get there. She was like, "I rather just fly and go wherever I'm going." The Love Boat, yep. She's, what's your theme for Cabo Twan? You know, we don't have. I don't have a theme. I'm glad. I gotta text my group and say, "Hey, what's the theme for my Cabo trip?" They planning everything. Yeah, ain't nobody said nothing about no theme. What did we come on? I don't remember. What's the theme for the Cabo trip? I don't know. We don't have no name or nothing. We meet and do everything though. I like flying too. I'm down for it all. I say she in Twine. You have such a cool style. Oh, thank you. Yes, I remember that. So glad I got well water now. Running up, no water bill. Look, that's what I need a well. My sister-in-law got a well. Thank you, Kim. Thank you. I guess. You can't wait to see me in it. I'm glad you mentioned that. We're supposed to. They supposed to start sending me their pictures. I'm glad you mentioned that, Miss Linda, because we supposed to post it on 4th of July. Y'all supposed to send me y'all picture. Either y'all gonna post on my community tab. I did see where somebody posted something on my community tab other day, and I was like, oh wow, so somebody using that. They posted a question on. I don't know if y'all saw it, but I did see where one of my sunrays went on there and they answered the question for me, which I was glad because I didn't know the answer to it anyway. So I was glad that person did. But yeah, Miss Linda, I got my Daisy Dukes. I got my Daisy Dukes ready, honey. Yes, I'm put them on. I kind of told Clarkson about it, try to ease it in there. I said, how do we say it? What we was calling it? Um, oh my God, I wrote it down, but I got it in there. I took all my papers out of here and I put it in the room. I have to tell y'all later. But y'all remember what we said the theme was gonna be called? Our coming out or something like that? Being comfortable in our skin. Oh, independence. That's what it was. That was our independence, being independent, free. I guess our independence being free of, you know, I guess a lot of us don't like to reveal ourselves. And when I say reveal, I still mean in a modest way. Let's just say that. A lot of us aren't comfortable wearing shorts and things like that because our legs are so big and stuff like that. So this is like our coming out, being independent, so to speak. I forgot what we called it. I wrote it down. I have to do a community post tomorrow so y'all can see it. But yeah, I could have brought me some Daisy Dukes. I sure did. They brought me some Daisy Dukes, y'all. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember the Dukes of Hazzard? How Daisy's always had on little shorts. And so yeah, I think it was like in the late 80s or early 90s. That's when the Daisy Dukes became popular. And everybody would wear little short Daisy Dukes, and they had a song that say, "Look at that girl, them Daisy Dukes song." So, honey, I'm gonna put on my Daisy Dukes. I sure am, and post my little pictures. Yeah, because I usually don't wear short shorts. Because I don't like my thighs. They so big, but they don't trim down some since I've been on that Peloton. So I don't put on my Daisy Dukes. Wear it as a maxi dress, no belt. 10 out of 10. Okay, okay. Are the ships made for tall folks? I'm 6'2" and don't want to bump my head. Yes. Y'all finna be lit on that hip hop cruise. You saw the videos on TikTok. Look, I'm only going because it's my birthday and everybody on there want to turn up. But they was on there shaking up the champagne bottle and just flying everywhere. I was like, okay. Is that what I got myself into? I'm like, oh Lord, they try to put me a hat on. I don't want my sister like get no champagne or wine in them. Couple sound like it's gonna be really fun. I'm really excited for you. Yes, I'm so happy. I can't wait. Thank you, thank you. Plenty of guys. Your brother 6'4" and all he cruises all the time. Good, good, good. It's Darium is funny with his love boat comment. Yes, Bellflower, that's what I was saying. It depends on the people you go with. It's always been a pleasure when I've gone with you. Yeah, when you have a crowd of people with you, it's really fun. That's great to know it, Mindy. I'm 6'2", 300 pounds, and got a big back. I don't want to be squeezing into the ship. Darian, by the time they go next year, you will not be 300 pounds. Okay. There were 50 of us. Next year will be more, I bet. I'm sure. I try at Linda's Journey. How's your family doing tonight? I think so too, Mindy. Darian, there were people that would make you look tiny. Is Zero, my family is great. How are you? Now I used to love me some Love Boat. Me too, me too. Hey Elaine, how are you? Nashville, Tennessee at Hattie B's Hot Chicken. Okay, well enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. I don't mind being the biggest. Must don't want to be bumping my head and squeezing into spaces. No, you'll be fine. Everybody saying hello, hello, hello to Elaine. You said on my live to send you the hot girl summer pics on night of July 3rd. Okay. Well, yeah, send them to me July 3rd. I just want to make sure everybody send them and don't forget. I haven't had on shorts since I was 12 years old. Oh, wow. Okay, Elaine, have fun. I want to be like you when I grow up, honey. Or can you be my god mama? What you got going on, Elaine? Elaine said, I don't wear shorts at all in the house, except in the house. I'm going to wear some on my cruise in 2 weeks. Call it the Free and Fabulous Independence Tour, LOL. That sound, that song, Look at the Girl on Daisy Dukes. Yep. look, look. I'm gonna make me a reel in a short. And I'll put that song on. Look at that girl on Daisy Dukes song. Everybody. I know y'all remember that song. It's like no Daisy Dukes, but they're longer because I have excess damage from vein surgery. Look, mine ain't quite Daisy Dukes either now, Mia. I'm just called they Daisy Dukes to me, because that's about as short as I'm gonna go. They're not real Daisy Dukes, but they my Daisy Dukes. Daryl, shut up. Oh my God, my granddaughter saying, that's not nice, y'all. Because every time I say that, she said, that's not nice. And say, shut up. Listen, if you remember the Dukes of Hazzard, go ahead and book your retiree cruise. Yes, I used to love me some Dukes of Hazzard. Yes, honey. You know, one of the guys from Dukes of Hazzard, he was on that Tyler Perry show, Have and Have Not. Look at that girl them days of Dukes song. Yes, Holly Berry would look good in some Daisy Dukes. I remember that part. Hey, losing it, Grace. How are you? I'm gonna put on my Daisy Dukes. They ain't gonna be real Daisy Dukes, but they gonna be Twan Daisy Dukes. Yes. He's why he's looking forward to maintenance by 2039. Derek need to quit. I missed you. Late had to remote into mom's phone or FaceTime to help her on cash out. Oh, that's fine. Thanks for being here, Tia. Stop daring people way more than 300 and tall. Exactly. You can't pay Darium no mind, losing grade at all. Okay, Mindy said she sent me an email with some B-Day theme ideas. Hi, Elaine. We have Hattie B's here in Atlanta. I've never been to Hattie B's, though. I've heard about it. I've just never been there. Uh, I sent my crew. I said, what's the theme for the Cabo trip? That's why we should be asking you. It's your birthday, girl. I don't know. I'm telling them I have no idea. They need to tell me a thing. All I told them is that I want us to the the night of my birthday, I want everybody to have on some type of animal print. And I picked the restaurant out. I think we're doing seafood that night. And then at noonish, we're doing the hip hop boat ride. And that's all I really cared for. I told them they can do whatever they want to do. But they got everything planned for us, though. They planned everything out. 50 and Fierce. Ooh, that sounds good. Sunset and Sangria. Twan's Golden Getaway. Cinco de Tuano. That sounds good, Mindy. That sounds good. Cause listen, my sister-in-law, her name is Alicia. She right. She talking about, but when we get to Cabo, my name is Alicia. Alicia. And then my sister's name is Simone. But she talking about when we get to Cabo, my name is Simone. It's like they try to make them Hispanic names out of their names. They're a trip. But I like that. Cinco de Tuano. Playful and theme like Cinco de Mayo. Club Twan, 50 and Fabulous. Zen in Cabo. Twan Soulcation. Golden Goddess. Twan turns 50. I like that. Cinco de Tuano. I'm gonna text that to my sister. Them. He's gonna be like, what, girl, what? 50 and Fierce. I like that Cinco de Tuano. I like that one, Mindy. I'll text that to them. I'm gonna say, uh, my son Ray gave me this one. Tuan, for some reason YouTube don't show me your post. Do you go to when you go to my community tab? You don't see them. Darian Rude, because he's saying we retirees because we know the love boat and Dukes of Hazzard. She'll say I came in at the right time. Oh, you missed it earlier, girl. I messed around and said the thoughts on Carnival and heck on Darian. Talking about what he need to be on Carnival because he a thought. Girl, this Darian is a hot mess. You know what? I said I don't never want to cruise again, but if Darian go on that cruise, I'm booking it. I'm coming. Because I would love to meet him in person. I know he'll have us dying, just rolling laughing. Because I'm not a drinker like that, but I will get me a little something with some coconut rum every now and then. But because I'm not a drinker, I won't be in that headspace to like some people be like feeling real good. I don't get like that because I'm not a drinker. But if I can just sit around and just laugh like my sister Mona, That girl is the life of the party. Mona gonna drink, baby, and Mona gonna be the life of the party. And I like to just sit there and just laugh at that girl. That girl ain't never the fool. Just laugh at her. She is so crazy and so funny. So yeah, I just when I go out of town or do trips or go to events, I love to be around people that I want to get a good laugh out of. And I think Darian will be that person. Just have me just rolling laughing. Kim said we remember both the Love Boat and Dukes of Hazzard. Yes, we do. And Bo and Luke Duke, along with Daisy and Uncle Jesse, are your face. Oh, look like they yours too. You forgot what the man named Roscoe. Roscoe Pico Train. And it's Roscoe Pico Train. What the police officer name? And it's Roscoe Pico Train or something like that. Hey Tracy, how are you? Welcome to the chat. Yes. Yes, Twan, have and have nots and Dukes of Hazzard at the John Snyder, aka Bo Duke, both shows. Yeah. Yeah, so the dude who played as Bo Dukes, he was on the Have and Have Nots. Mm-hmm. Played the mess out of it. So I said, how Tyler Perry found him? Yes. I hate when he took that show away. I really wish he would bring it back. I didn't know that. I'm in Atlanta all the time. My sister name is Alicia, the one that does shirts, cups, and etc. Okay. You better trademark Cinco de Tuano. Oh, so you like that one too? You don't drink at all, never have? Oh wow. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm not a drinker there. It has to be something sweet. Like that coconut rum, something sweet, sweet. And you best believe it's gonna be a little bit of rum. Cause I can't, no, 50 and Fierce or something like that may go with the animal print better. Mm-hmm. I am heavily invested in meeting Darium. He is my YouTube crush. Oh wow. Well, look, all of us who all in favor of meeting Darium on this cruise, say I. Say I. If all y'all in favor of meeting Darium on this cruise. Don't forget Bo. Yeah, Roscoe P. Coltrane and Boss Hog. Yes, Boss Hog. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Cassie saying since we thought, I guess I pull out the Daisy Dukes. Oh yeah, we can bring out Daisy Dukes on the cruise, honey. Lord Jesus. Mia say I go to because Darian is funny as heck. Yes, Sister Mona sounds like the one to hang with. So you saying she's a yes. Look, Mona could go on Royal Caribbean and turn it out. My sister ain't no, but she is a party person. She has so much fun. Mona just, I mean, we could just go out to eat and she'll have you dying laughing. That girl's so funny. Don't forget Cuda and Dough. Cuda, Cuda on Dough. Ha ha ha. Lord Jesus, y'all a mess. Okay, so simply Pete say I, Mindy say I, lifestyle with Cassie say I, Mia already want to meet you. I said I go. What about you, Kim? That's five of us. Bo and Luke do were the handsome men of the time of TV. Yes, then Ennis was a deputy under Roscoe. Miss Linda say I, that's six. Kim say I, that's seven. She say I. We can start me on your live. That's seven of us. Twan gonna be thigh on the hip hop cruise. Oh, Lord Jesus. Miss Tiz there. Oh, I had forgot about her. Lord Jesus. Kill time Mona, my kind of girl. Dukes of Hazzard. Tia says I, that's 8. Z say I, that's 9. Darren, you got 9 people on this live want to meet you on that cruise. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Are you really serious? Seriously, let me know. You really serious? We may have to help fund this cruise for you so we can meet you. I saw your eye. I had to go back and look at it to catch on what you was doing. I saw it. That's 9. That's 9 of us. We may have to do a sponsorship to make sure you really go. What kind of kickback do all the downsides get by all the people going on this cruise? They getting a free cruise for all y'all paying? What kind of kickback they getting? Because I know the more people that go, the better the discount's supposed to be. Darian says, "Oh goodness, you on the spot now, brother. You can't back out. You on the spot. You on the spot." Look like you're gonna be cruising. You're gonna be cruising next June. You are going to be cruising. I don't think they're getting a kickback per se, but they're working through travel agents. Oh. They're probably getting a free room for all y'all going. Or get some kind of discount. I don't think our group was big enough for a kickback. 50 people? That's a big group. I guess I better get my thought activities on so I can pay for this trip if I'm going. Oh my God. Darian, come on, but I don't know. Well, Darian, your expense is not gonna be that high because you won't have a drink package. You'll save about $200 because you won't have a drink package, and I don't get the drink package either, so you'll be fine. Sometimes the hosts get a free upgrade or a free room depending on how. Yeah, right. And that's why when I was saying kickback, Simply Peach, that's exactly what I was talking about. They get a free room or an upgrade or something like that. Mm-hmm. Mindy say I'll throw in $100 for Darian's room. Oh, shucks, now Darian, you can't back out now. He told me I'm kidding. If I go, I'll be able to cover it. We know we just teasing you. We just teasing you. That's my if I go. Either you going or you're not. You got a whole year, almost a whole year to think about it. When are they gonna I guess release the information so people can go ahead and start booking and paying in advance? It's better they go ahead and let people know now so people can go ahead and take the time off from their jobs. You know, they give people time to get their body right so they can put on their Daisy Dukes. I heard somebody say a live. So y'all went live from on there. Who went live from on the boat? Was the downside went live? I have to go check it out. Yeah, it's best to do it that way anyway. Okay, I'll go check it out. Probably won't be tonight, but I'll check it out tomorrow because I'm out tomorrow and I don't have to take my grandson to camp. So I'm sleeping in tomorrow because y'all know I don't exercise on Fridays. However, I got to make sure I get in more than my 8,000 steps tomorrow because I ain't really getting many steps in today. I don't even think I got 5,000 steps today. Okay, I'll check it out. nice. I will check it out. Yeah, but seriously, if you go there, I'm going. Because I definitely want to meet you. So yeah, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I'll have to see who else going too. Hmm, who I'm gonna be rooming with. Cause I already know my husband and he already told me he ain't getting on no more water. He told you would not get me on no more water. It's so funny, y'all, cause the last cruise we went to, he didn't know we were going to 2 weeks before time to go. I waited 2 weeks before time to go. Then I told him just give him a little time to buy what he needed to buy. He didn't like that. He did not like. I said, "Well, I don't pay for it." He told I ain't going. I told you I ain't getting all that water. I was like, "Well, I can't get my money back." And that's the only reason he went. And let me tell you what's so funny. Because I'm the one that got sick. And it was so funny because all the cruises I've been on, I had never got sick before. But that one cruise, I got sick. And I said, you know what? God don't like ugly. I was being ugly, hiding from him that I booked that cruise for us to go on. And then I got sick. I was supposed to do a meetup. We were all supposed to get together and talk about it, but we have not talked about it. We were trying to do a meetup where all of us could get together. Me, Kim, Tamika, and Mel, all four of us supposed to get together and plan it, but we kept talking about it, but we just never did it. So yeah, I don't know when it's gonna get done, to be honest with you. I don't know. Because nobody has said anything. Is Zerium don't bite now. I didn't bike out. I never said I was going. He's a mom. Yeah, he hasn't said it yet. But we're gonna try to convince him. We're gonna stay on him heavy. We can room together, but you gotta stay with this. Kim, me and you on two different times. You know what? Being that I won't have to get up and exercise and go to work and all that stuff, I could probably stay up. I could probably stay up. Yep, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I can probably stay up. Sleepy Zeppy got to one. Well, by next year, I'll be on 15 for a long time, so I should be good to go. I should be good to go by then. We got to talk about it. We keep bringing it up, but no one is being about it. Well, no, I think what happened was it was a lot going on during the short time that we were talking about doing it because we were talking about doing it this summer, remember? And I was like, well, I know I'm going to Cabo, and then I think Tamika said she was going to be going somewhere, and then you're going to be going off somewhere this summer as well. So I think with all of that, that's what kind of put it behind. But anyway, we can still plan something, do something sometime soon. I know. I know I was trying to plan something with y'all to do something different than a large get together though. It's staring. I'm just kidding. LOL. Hi Felicity, how are you? Thanks for joining. But Twan, I'm sure you have some of the sun rays who would come to a Twan event. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. There was a few people that live up north that wanted to come down because they said they usually come to Florida anyway during the summer to Disney. But yeah, to be honest with y'all, my mind was so focused on this Cabo trip. That's all I was really thinking about. Getting away from here. Oops. Um, yeah, we had a lot going on, and it was kind of like last minute trying to plan it. See, I like the downsizers doing. They got a whole year to get everything together. I'm sure they had already been working on that cruise way before they even left to go on this the one that they on now. That's right, everyone. Have you liked the video? Are you following this channel? I love Florida. I already told you I will come anytime. Yeah, so Tia and I supposed to do a run. But for what I heard, Tia, I don't know if I'm gonna make that Disney run because they say some people pick you up and they'll put you in a cart if you're not meeting a time. I don't want something like that. I want something that's gonna let us finish at our own pace. So you gotta find me a run that we can do like that. The fireball that fell in Georgia say, oh, I don't know anything about that. A fireball? Hmm. Hi, Felicity. That's why I haven't mentioned to you anymore about the sunrays getting together because of the Cabo trip. Just going to start my Zepbound shot today. Nervous. Oh wow. I was so nervous my first Zepbound shot as well. It's so funny because I was on Wegovy for a year and 9 months. So you would have thought that I would have just went into that Zepbound injection with no problem. And no, I was nervous as all get out. I actually did my first Zepbound injection live here on YouTube. And Kim J, Sweet Healthy Life, she is Tamika, and the Patrice Denise. They joined me on live and walked me through the steps and everything. I really appreciated that. So I understand. I understand, Jose. We can do a different one. I'm on vacation next week. I'm on it. Stay tuned. Okay, okay. Let me know. Yes, you got this, Jose. Yes, you got this, Jose. And Elaine is saying, "Welcome to the GLP-1 community. Well, welcome to GLP-1 journey. What can we help you with? Yes, yes, yes. Drop purple hearts, you guys. All the content creators. There's a few content creators on here, Jose, who are on Zepbound or Mounjaro, Ozempic or Wegovy.
My pizza is on the napkin.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm saving it.
Oh, you saving it? Okay.
For tomorrow.
Okay, baby. Um, drop a purple heart, Jose. All of these content creators on here that's dropping purple hearts in the chat. They are also on the GLP-1 journey. You can check them out because they share so many different things from their foods to um, when they check their A1C, what they eat, what they drink. I mean, what kind of supplements they're taking, everything you name it. So you can check them out. Felicia says, congratulations, Jose Gonzalez. It's okay to be nervous. We wish you a successful journey. Yes, we do. We are here for you, Jose. What questions do you have? Jen F say, I'm in the bushes working. When is the obesity thing in DC, Darium? Maybe a meetup there. Hey, Jen. Thanks for coming out of the bushes. What is going on with this obesity thing in DC? What's that all about? Yeah, expound on that a little bit. Jose, you would do just fine. A lot of us were nervous, but you'll be okay. Deep breath, relax. Yep. Ooh, excuse me. Kim J, Sweet Healthy Life, Purple Heart. Follow her channel if you need any inspiration, encouragement, motivation, all that good stuff. Hi, Janelle from the Bushes. Heal Thy Spirit podcast. Check her out as well. She has a lot of great tips for you guys. Just recently, Tia, I love when you do your videos and you put those graphs and stuff up there. I like all that data. I love that. Hey, Darium in the chat. You're welcome. Lifestyle Journey with Cassie B. Check out Miss Cassie B. Cassie, I gotta go back to your channel. I noticed you will put a lot of older videos up. You did like, I think, what's her name? Turtle Diaries. The Turtle Diaries. She was vlogging way before she started her YouTube channel, and she started posting um stuff like months after she had recorded them. I thought I saw some old videos of yours like that too. I said, look at Cassie trying to catch up. But yeah, keep them going, keep them going. Real talk with Elaine. You got this, Jose. I'm not a fan of needles, but you can do it. Yeah, Linda's journey. She don't give herself her injection. Her husband or her grandson give her injection. Um, the Your Weight Matters National Convention, July 24th to 26th in Washington, D.C. Oh, that's coming up. I won't be able to go because I'm leaving on July the 30th to go to Cabo. Yep, we flying out of here from Tampa. So this is it right here. I have to check it out. Bellflower say her neck of the woods. Cassie said, I guess I was the only idiot not scared. I was surrendered for my shot, picked up my meds from CVS, and was injected within 30 minutes. Oh, you were ready, honey. You were ready. Yeah, you were ready, girl. You were ready. Okay. Here's the link for you guys. Yeah, you trying to catch up. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Oh, okay, so Tia didn't know anything about it. Hmm. Well, I tell you what, Tia, you go ahead and find out when they having some races that we can do together here in Florida. Cause I want to do a 5K, but I already know I can't run the whole thing. I'm gonna have to run and walk. Cassie, I wasn't scared either. Real Talk with Elaine is dropping her purple hearts, Jose. You can check her out as well. If there's anybody else on here, check out Real Talk with Elaine. She's also on Mounjaro. And Elaine, I think Elaine lost about 60 pounds. I think like she's done about 60 pounds. It's the first obesity event I'm going to. Okay. I don't think we have any around here. Never heard of them. Okay. Well, I'm curious to know about it. I definitely would love to see what it's all about. Cause this is my first time hearing about it. So yeah, I'm gonna look it up. I definitely want to know what they're gonna be doing on the obesity event. I'm sure they probably have some vendors and stuff there for you guys. Probably a few doctors and dietitian and nutritionists and stuff. I know I can only imagine what all they're gonna be talking about. As far as what's interesting to me is I really want to know, are they gonna be there trying to push these medications or not? That's what I want to know. How far are you from Tampa? I am bad at geography. In Florida, it's big. I'm in Tampa, Tia. I'm Tampa. I am in an unincorporated part of Tampa, Hillsborough County. What they call unincorporated, like the outskirts area. Hmm. Yeah, Florida is big. Hot chocolate run, December the 14th. And that's here in Tampa. Oh, wow. Register for the hot chocolate run in Tampa. Wait a minute, they got one before that. They got one September 21st. Must be eight years or older to race. $44. Hey man, I don't want to do nothing on September. September too soon. But yeah, they haven't won September the 21st. Oh no, no, wait a minute. It say the price will increase on September 21st. Okay, Tia. Here it goes. The hot chocolate run is headed to Tampa on December the 15th, 2025. Start and finish among Tampa's biggest chocolate aficionados. Train, race, and indulge with all of us the way to finish line. Okay. Okay, Tia. So you have to register. If you register now before September 21st, then you will pay $44 if you're doing a 5K. $54 if you're doing a 10K. $64 if you're doing a 15K. 5K for me. I ain't know in the world I'm gonna try to do no 10 or no 15. I never heard of that. Chocolate run. Okay. So we're gonna meet up for that. I'll be here. My partner had to put the shot for me, but it didn't hurt with medication when I hope I don't have any symptoms. Yeah, it don't hurt. Where did you do your first injection at? What area did you use? Your stomach, your arm, your leg? Okay. Yes, congrats on taking it. Yeah, Tia, so I'm interested. I'm interested. That's the one I did in October, and Alonda did in Houston back in February. I did my stomach. They have a chocolate run in Chicago. Hey, Erica, how are you? In the fall, October, I think. Okay. So, if we do that one December the 14th in Tampa, I guess we can do a meetup then. We can do the race. Didn't say what time it was, and then after the race, we can all get together. Um, we can plan something around it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna do some more research on this thing and see what all that's about and what time it is. It says here, build your team. Okay. Oh, so you get together with a whole team when you do the race. Oh, Okay, that sounds like a plan. I'm gonna have to get with the ladies and see if they want to help me plan this for us to do a meetup during that weekend where we can all have things planned out for everybody. December 14th, 15th, that weekend. Okay. Thank you, Tia. 68 pounds, but gained some back while I was sick. Okay. I knew it was around 60. We have the hot chocolate run in Ohio in November. I can meet up afterwards. I'm not sure about all that running with my knees set up. I was gonna ask Tia too. Can you walk and run? Cause I don't want to be. Look, I'm gonna try that app that Patrice used from the couch to 5K. See if it can help me. You done it as a volunteer? Oh, it's like the treats. Look, well, I guess you can use a few treats after that run, huh? It can be Team Sunrays, yeah, for the run and get group T-shirts. That sounds like a plan. I can, if we do a meetup, I can sponsor that for everybody. My son does all the races, and he said it's the best nights at the end. Okay, Mindy. Yes, you can walk the whole thing. Okay. Okay, so you can walk, Kim. Adriana said lots of people only walk during the race, including me. Okay. So that sounds like a plan. We're gonna get together. I'm gonna get with the ladies. Tamika, she is Tamika, Kim J, and Mel B, since we all right here in the same area, and see if they want to well, Mel's not in this area, but she wouldn't mind supporting because she did want us to do a meet and greet thing. So yeah, we'll get together to see what we can come up with during this time. Yeah, and then this is close to the holidays too. So I know it should be a lot of excitement going on in Tampa during December. A lot of events. Yeah, we can put something together. They give me what, 5 months to come up with something. Yep, that sounds like a plan. Thank you, Tia. Yeah, we'll talk offline. hmm All right, you guys. Well, I have been on here over 2 hours, 2 hours and 44 minutes. And it's funny because it kept counting the time that I had got disconnected. That's interesting. Anyway, with that being said, you guys, I am out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and get me a shower, check on my grandbabies, and I will chat with you guys later. I appreciate you guys for joining me tonight again for my weekly update. And hopefully I can get an appointment with my primary care probably like next week sometime so I can see what he want to do about changing his medication. Because, yeah, I need to get some of this fluid off of me. Thanks for helping me decompress this evening. Glad I was able to join you all. Have a nice evening. You too. Oh, okay. Good night, y'all. Let me sing my song and we get out of here. Oh, hi, Jareen. Annette, I didn't know you were still on here. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Do, 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 do. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Do, 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 do. I hate to leave you, but I really must say good night, sweetheart. Good night. Do, 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 do. Darian, I guess this make me retiree too, huh? Because I'm singing this song. Oh my goodness. Good night to you. Good night, Felicity. Good night, Mindy. Okay, okay. Well, thanks for connecting. Good night, Z. Good night, Cassie. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, you all. It's 42 people still on here. Make sure all 42 of you guys thumbs up the live on your way out. Good night, Latanya Bryant. Thanks for joining us tonight. Good night, good night.